Hello, Internet. It is I, Rick, also known as Shroom, S Shroom, or the real S Shroom on Twitch, and I have returned from Las Vegas, where last weekend I attended the MTG 30 event, 30th anniversary slash World Championships convention tournament thingy, and it was okay. That's what I will say about it. So one thing that kind of happened was I didn't realize at the time that I purchased my Sapphire Pass way back in whenever it was sold, like August or something. That the pass itself doesn't register you for any events. You also have to go to another another website, and sign up and of course pay through the nose for individual tournaments that you wanted to attend. So I didn't realize this until just days before the event. So I was able to, of course, by the time I figured this out, and like it was there in the initial confirmation email that you had to do this. It wasn't like really very apparent though, but like you kind of had to read through the fine print to figure out that this was the case. So in my case, I didn't notice this, so I wasn't registered for anything, till right up to the last minute when I had to catch a flight to Vegas. So I was ultimately able to get registered for one of the modern tournaments by phoning them and just asking if there happened to be a spot. I lucked out, I guess, and got a spot. I did not ultimately end up attending that event, however, for reasons. So I spent my entire time at MTG 30 playing Commander in open play. And one thing about that event, there was simply not enough space for open play. There were like 5 really cool little like room setups, and the whole physical layout, like the decorations, all the magic stuff they had there was really, really cool. But anyway, they had these 5 little sort of room things, one for each color, and like they were all decorated in thematically for their color. Like the red one looked like it was part of Kaladesh, like it was Chandra's house or something, and the black one looked like it was Professor Onyx's office. The white one was like Teferi's library, etc., etc. But each of these 5 rooms only had like 3 or 4 small tables at them, and that was the entirety of open play. So, and also they each had rules that you could not play more than one game at those tables. Once you played a game, you had to get up, vacate the space for someone else to use the table. And they actually enforced this. They had people, monitoring the open play areas to make sure that people weren't staying there playing extra games. So there simply was not enough space in open play to accommodate everyone who wanted to play. And I spent, some amount of time when I really wanted to play games, just like wandering between the 5 areas, waiting for an opening to come up. And there were some times when I wanted to play that I wasn't able to. At the same time, there's this command zone that you had access to if you got like the more updated versions of the VIP passes or whatnot, that every time I looked at it had dozens of empty tables, like so much space. It easily, one of those tables could have been brought over somewhere for open play in the building, and that would have probably solved the problem, or maybe 2 of those tables would have solved the problem for people not being able to find games, and then nobody would have to rotate to other tables. There would have been plenty of space. Everyone would have been able to play when they wanted to in the open play area, but that was not the case. Also, the tables were kind of small, and some of them were like really rickety. So like, especially in the red room, there were these tiny little square tables, which is like, it's kind of hard to fit 4 Commander players. Our playmats are all like overlapping each other. There just simply wasn't enough room at some of these tables, so that was pretty janky. And feeding into the command zone thing, there was just kind of a vibe of like exclusion to this event overall. There were a lot of barricades everywhere. There are people watching you to make sure that you didn't play extra games. There are barricades, making sure you didn't go into restricted areas. Like, there was no option to purchase anything at the event itself as far as like greater access. You couldn't buy your way into the command zone, even though there was like plenty of space there, or to any of the events at MTG 30 itself. And like they cleared the whole hall out at 7 p.m. too. Like they just like literally people running up and down the aisles yelling, "Get out, get out, get out, get out." So like it just had a bad vibe to it, that aspect of it overall. And I guess it kind of like it's not entirely unexpected. Wizards seems to have be going in sort of a more exclusive direction. If you look at like the release of that ridiculous MTG 30 booster set, like 60 fake Magic cards for $1,000, that's kind of like it really feels like they don't they really treat their fans poorly, I would say. They're just not that interested in the average MTG fan slash player. They're all about the whales, the big players. So that was unfortunate, but I still had a good time. I played lots of EDH. Like that's all I did all day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday was play EDH. Got in a lot of good games, met a lot of cool people, saw a lot of really cool decks. So it was still really fun. And of course, I played a lot of blackjack too. I like playing blackjack. And I broke even over the whole weekend. Yeah, I played blackjack for hours and hours and hours, and I broke even. So that's good. So that was my MTG Vegas. I also got some swag, picked up some cards that I wanted. Got some miscellaneous swag, some packs, a t-shirt, a playmat, a pin. So yeah, MTG 30 is okay. But I'm back now, and I'm going to be returning to my Wednesday Night Magic streams, and tonight we're going to be playing some Explorer. So let's take a look at the deck. Hello. So, you know me, I'm a Dimir Control player. That's my wheelhouse, my comfort zone. That's what I like to do when I'm, trying to win games as hard as I can. So I'm also a fan of the Explorer format. I think Standard is not very good right now. I have played more of it since my initial stream, where I was, really maybe overly critical of it. But Standard really is warped around like 4 cards that you kind of have to play, or else you really just can't compete with the rest of the format. And when a format has as few cards in it as Standard does, that's a huge problem. But that's not as much of a problem in Explorer, because Explorer has a much broader card pool, which is part of why I like it so much. Another part of why I like it so much is because I really liked being able to play all of these Ravnica cards. That was a period when Standard was really fun, in my opinion, was like when those latest 2 Ravnica sets came out, as well as War of the Spark, like with the exception of a couple of cards that were really, really oppressive. That block, that era of Standard was really fun, and like I can play all those decks that I have from that era in Explorer. And I'm looking forward to the future of Explorer as well, as being like a pioneer. Like, it would be cool if it was entirely Pioneer, like if every Pioneer legal card was eventually brought onto Arena, and that may happen. But I also kind of like the fact that some Pioneer cards are not on Explorer, in particular Nykthos, because that card is just way too busted, and the mono green deck is busted in Pioneer. So I really enjoy the sort of Pioneer light nature of Explorer as it exists today. So my Dimir Control deck in Explorer is based around the card Disinformation Campaign. It's this 3-mana enchantment. When it ETBs, I draw a card and each opponent discards a card. Whenever I surveil, I bounce this back to my hand. So I really like this card. You may be thinking, Shroom, this is a bad card, but no, it's really not. For starters, it's just a fun card. I'm a Dimir player, so this does everything that I want to do. I want to draw cards. I want to make my opponent discard cards. It's great. It's fun. That's what Dimir is all about. And it's recurring as well, because I am set up to surveil with my 4 Sinister Sabotage and my 4 Thought Erasure for hand disruption and interaction on the stack. So this card is a very grindy card. It means if a game goes long, like, we're going to make sure that our opponent never has the resources to claw their way back into the game. So I actually do think this is a good card, legitimately a good card. And hopefully we'll see some grindy matchups tonight where this card will get to shine. So I've already gone over the Thought Erasure, which is a surveil for bouncing Disinfo, as well as a hand disruption effect. A couple of Thoughtseize to bring the hand disruption up to 6 main board, which is where I like to be. It's kind of a traditional number for main board, like discard if you want to go heavy discard. Not like 8-rack heavy, but pretty heavy. Of course, we got a removal as well. Erebos' Intervention is creature removal that doubles as graveyard hate, so we have a little bit of graveyard hate in our main. March of Wretched Sorrow is another spell that can gain us life and that can kill a creature or planeswalker. We can also cast it on the cheap by discarding cards if we really need to. Playing to Eliminate, I'm playing this instead of Fatal Push just because Liliana of the Veil is an extremely popular card in Explorer, and I like being able to hit that. Yes, I realize that means that I can't hit Omnath with this, but I have other ways of dealing with Omnath or other 4-mana creatures, and just being able to hit Liliana instant speed for 2 mana is terrific. Got a couple of Meat Hook Massacres for Sweeper, 2 Soul Shatters. This card is just fantastic. I've always really liked this card. It's very effective against a lot of decks. A couple of Ritual of Soots for a total of 4 Sweepers main, 2 Rituals, 2 Meat Hooks. So that's our creature removal. We've covered our discard. Counterspells, we're running, our 4 Sinister Sabotage and 4 Jawari Disruption in our mana base. Total of 27 lands, counting all of the MDFCs, which are 4 Jawari Disruptions, 1 Hagra Mauling. Do we have any others? Oh yeah, we've got 1 Palaka Predation too, for a little more discard action. And then, of course, we've got our card draw. We've got Double Memory Deluge. Disinformation Campaign, of course, is a card draw engine for us. It replaces itself, and we can keep casting it as we keep bouncing it back to our hand. 1 Thassa's Intervention. I like this card. What can I say? I know nobody plays it, but I like cards that are versatile, and this is a counter spell and a card draw spell. So those are both things that we want to be doing, so I'm running 1. Our threats include 2 Doom Whisperers, which is also a Surveil piece, just a big fat flampler that can end games quickly. 1 Ashiok Nightmare Muse. I really like this Planeswalker a lot. The Dimrova Horror effect with its minus is devastating if my opponent is out of cards, which they will be often because of all the discard action. It's just like -3 destroy target permanent is pretty good, and Ashiok can just win the game on its own by making those 2/3 tokens. Sometimes it can ult for a really spectacular play that just ends the game. A couple of Urtai Resurrected from the newest set. This card is just silly. It's just so good in this deck. 3/2 Flash for 4 mana. When it ETBs, choose up to 1, so it can counter a spell activated ability or triggered ability. Its controller draws a card, or destroy another creature or planeswalker. Its controller draws a card. So it counters anything or destroys a creature or planeswalker while putting a 3/2 body on the board. Yes, it gives up a card, but we have so much discard, we don't really care about that too much. We can just play a Thoughtseize afterwards, or a Thought Erasure, or the next time we play Disinfo Campaign, we'll get that card. So that doesn't really matter too much in this build. So that's the deck. Yeah, again, it's just very highly interactive like Dimir is. It's going to interact with our opponent on the stack, in their hands, on the battlefield. It's got good threats. It's got the card draw to keep the juices flowing. 27 total lands. The only fancy stuff here, we got 2 Hive of the Ive Tyrant, which can be a finisher for us. 1 Hall of Storm Giants. 1 Otawara for a little bounce action. Of course, one thing that's annoying about Explorer is that it is just rife with creature lands. All of the creature lands from Forgotten Realms are heavily played. So I just feel like I don't ever feel comfortable playing less than 4 Field of Ruins in my decks in this format. So once in a while, this can hurt us by keeping us off the colors we need. But overall, I think it's worth it, just being able to kill all those creature lands. The sideboard has a Thoughtseize against control, against like Yorion matchups, so I can bring the total discard to 7 Thoughtseize-like effects. 2 Pithing Needles for walkers, artifacts. It's good against like the Cat Oven deck. It's good against the Sack deck. It's good against Rakdos a lot because they'll have like Liliana and Chandra Tortured Defiance. Just a lot of targets for this card. You can even name creature lands with it. A couple of Test of Talents against control, also against Mono Black, which I see sometimes to get those Invoke Despairs. A couple of Narsets against control, and a Go Blank is a Graveyard Hate piece that also is good against control. So we've got 4 more sweepers in the board. 1 Path of Peril, mostly against spirits, but there's lots of cheap creature decks, like there's mono white. This is actually, we can't ever trigger the cleave part of it, but just 3 mana kill everything 2 or less is very good for the deck. There's additionally, 2 Shadows Verdict to exile the graveyard and sweep the board, and a 3rd Meathook Massacre against like mid-range and aggro decks. 1 Unmourned Ego will come in against like Omnath decks, which there are some of. Omnath is a legal card in Explorer, unfortunately. So let's get all those copies out of your library. I used to always bring this in against some Fable decks, but I don't always do that anymore. But I like having a 1 of, just in case there's a real critical piece that we need to deal with. 1 Shailder to the Apocalypse. This card is just busted. This could easily be a main board card, but I'll bring this in against aggro decks as well for the life gain and for the body that's hard for like mono red to deal with. And a 2nd Erebos' Intervention is also graveyard hate that is good against aggro decks as well. So this is what I've been playing lately. It's a lot of fun to play. I really enjoy it. I think it's a strong deck that has game against pretty much anything. So let's run it through some matches on the ladder. And if you like this kind of content, if you like weird off-meta, off-kilter decks, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below on YouTube. Thanks a lot. Let's get into some matches. And I think we're like, after the season reset, we're like gold tier right now. All right, we're against Tendogi on the play. That looks like a very keepable hand. We'll just lead on a tap land. Okay, it could be Rakdos. I'll just play a Field of Ruin. Next turn I can Shipwreck and Disinfo. Yeah, it's Rakdos. Boo, so sick of this deck. It is one of the most heavily played decks. There's also a Yorion deck that's super heavily played. That's the Yorion Omnath. They kind of go hand in hand. Oh, they discard a Fable. Okay. Guess that means they have another one in hand. Oh, they're Jund. Hopefully they don't have more than one other Fable. So I definitely don't want them getting treasures. Okay, so I'm just gonna bounce their token. I'll save my 2 hard removal spells. I can't have them making treasures. Mayhem Devil. Okay, so they're a sack deck. So I think I'll just hold up Counter Magic and then sweep their token plus the Mayhem Devil on my next turn. Claim the Firstborn. Okay, so let's just kill the Mayhem Devil in that case. Or I could counter? They could have another claim the firstborn. Yeah, I like the idea of sweeping both of those creatures. So let's x equals... Let's just counter the claim the firstborn. Another Mayhem Devil. Perfect. This is going to be a good meat hook. It's still possible that disruption will be relevant, so let's just meat hook 4. Could have done 3 to fake like Spell Pierce. Corvold. Okay. Let's Thoughtseize. We'll take that Mayhem Devil. I think I'll just leave up a counterspell. We can take a hit or 2 from Corvold. It's not the end of the world. Because we have this March, we're going to gain a bunch of life back. Yeah, we'll counter that Fable for sure. We don't need another disruption. They don't have any food. Let's see. Can I disinfo plus kill Corvold? I can't. Alright, I think I just gotta kill him now. We'll just X... Actually, we can do this for 7. And let's grind our way with this disinfo. Come on, disinfo. Okay, they just activate Hive. That's perfect. If that's all they got, we should be in good shape. Witch's Oven. Okay. They can sack their hive to start getting food. Okay, yep, I was gonna say, all we need is like a big threat. And then we should be able to race the cat easily. We also have Hall that we can start activating. Of course, they can just chump it with the cat forever. They scoop. Okay, so... Sorry, I can't sideboard in this view. I guess I can. So this is where we want needles, shadows, verdicts, probably go blank. Probably cut the ritual of soot, although it does hit a lot of their stuff. Cut one ritual, one soul shatter. Cut both the soul shatter. No, yeah. I'd rather have eliminate than soul shatters. Two more cuts. Oh, I also want Erebos' intervention. Probably Shieldred too. Let's lose the other ritual. We can lose one Sinister Sabotage. Play the March. And I like the Doom Whisperer because it just bodies their whole team and just wins the game. I'll cut one Urtai. This hand isn't very good. It's really slow. Like, they'll be able to play a 3-drop before I can get these counterspells online. I think that's a mulligan. This hand is much better. I just need to draw lands, and I should be good with this. So I'll bottom one of the sabotages. I don't know. Maybe Doom Whisperer, actually? Because I will be able to play these sabotages, and I have the Disinformation Campaign. Of course, if I'm going to keep a 5-drop, will it be Doom Whisperer or Verdict? I think it's got to be Doom Whisperer. I think we can find another Doom Whisperer. Probably take Shadow's Verdict. They might take Jawari Disruption and try to mana screw me. My opponents are really good at finding turn 1 Thoughtseize and Duress against me. Yep, that's what they do. So I'm glad I didn't keep double 5-drop. Hopefully we'll just draw another land. There's the Witch's Oven. They also mulled. Oh, they find a Fable. I will absolutely kill the token if they play Fable. Okay, they choose to just Thoughtseize. Taking Disinfo. Alright, we found our 3rd land. That's good. Deadly Dispute sacking the food. I could just counter this. I think I will. I don't want them drawing 2 cards. Grim Tutor. Ooh. I should have bottomed that. I mean, I like having it in my hand. I have another counter spell. It'll be good eventually. Fable? No, thank you. Disinfo. Yes, we'll get their last card. And draw me a land, please. Yes. Now we're going off. Mayhem Devil, uh-huh. Oh, this is just brutal. Pithing Needle, name Witch's Oven. Do I tutor here? Yeah, I can tutor here. I have the removal spell for the Mayhem Devil. Let's get Ashiok. And let's draw a land. Okay. Yeah, there's no way they're coming back from that. Alright, so we crushed Jun Sack. Alright, we're against Balrog to SDU on Gigantha. Okay. Not really sure what that means in Explorer. This hand looks fine. I am going to lead on Disruption so that I can Thought Erasure turn 2. Kinnan. Ooh, Emery. Karn. This is scary. Well, Kinnan accelerates them crazily, so I guess I'll take that. Another Thought Erasure? Really would like to make my land drop. So they're Kinnan deck. Lots of mana rocks, Mox Amber, okay. Probably some kind of combo. Emery. Who we will definitely eliminate. Can I draw a land, please? Ah, jeez. What do they grab from their board? Dollhouse of Horrors. So, I could exile the creatures from their yard. Probably seems like a good play. They can't actually cast the Dollhouse yet. So I don't need to do it right this second. Okay, there's land number 3. They grab their companion. The reality chip. Okay. I think I will Urtai whatever they try to play here so that I can get a body on the board. The chip I don't really care about. Actually, I probably want to use the Urtai to kill something. So let's just counter that. Doom Whisperer, there we go. Alright. They should have a hard time dealing with this. They grab another artifact from their yard. Meteor Golem. To blow up my Doom Whisperer, okay. Now we can Urtai counter their second Karn. And then we've got a sweeper to clean up the battlefield. I also could just sweep now. They'll play Karn. I can Urtai destroy it. I think I want to disinfo, though, and bluff another Sinister Sabotage. Yeah, they don't go for Karn. They're afraid of the sabotage. Good. This lets them play lands and cast spells from the top of their library. Okay. I've never seen that one before. Kinnin. Oh, let's him do it from the graveyard. I should have exiled the yard. I didn't realize I could grab planeswalkers. They put a non-human creature card. What? What's happening? Do they cast that from the top of their library? I guess that's what happened. Aetherflux Reservoir. So I could kill Karn. I would have to ditch something. I'd have to ditch like Ashiok. That would be unfortunate. One, two, three, four. Yeah, I think I gotta do it though, because I need to sweep their board next turn. So I need this. I'm gonna need this to get their yard at some point. And the Urtai I need to kill the next Karn, so it's gotta be Ashiok, sadly. Oh, that's a 7 drop, so it doesn't get caught, of course. This isn't going well. Okay. That's a good draw. So let's get that Karn out of their hand. Oh, of course they have a Fable too. So I guess I'll take that instead. Do I want another land? I think I do. And I disinfo again. And I'm actually going to shock this to bluff Sabotage. Reality Chip's doing some work for him. Jeez. They're just getting hit after hit from the top of their library. Wow. My goodness. They're almost at the point where they can kill me with the reservoir. So I gotta kill this Emery, because otherwise they can just cast a million artifacts from the top of their deck and I die. Memory Deluge. Another sweeper? Soul Shatter isn't terrible. Pretty sure I'm dead though. Because all I need to do is like cast 2 spells. They need to cast 3 spells, I guess. And they can do one for free using this. It does cost 8 mana to do that. I guess I just pass. Oh, they just cast another one? Okay. Okay, and now they can just activate the reservoir. Okay. So, Thoughtseize, Graveyard Hate. Shadow's Verdict for sure. Sheoldred for sure. Unmoored Ego can name like Emery. Oh, Pithy Needles. Maybe Narset? Bringing in like my whole sideboard here. So, we don't need double Meat Hook. Soul Shatter isn't good because they have a lot of stuff with the same CMC. Path of Peril does hit a lot of their good creatures, but not all of them. Ritual of Soot is much better, actually. Shadow's Verdict? I got the verdicts. Okay. Cut. Cut. Go blank. I like the tutor. I like the discard. So I'll have to trim a little bit of this stuff. Shiok. Actually, maybe Narset isn't the best. That's fine. Going more sweeper-centric. Oh, I'm 61 cards. Okay. Well, let's see how our 61 card special works out for us. Okay, Jawari Disruption is good against them. I think I try to disrupt them this turn. That's unfortunate. I really need an answer for that. Okay. Well, I got a Thought Eraser now. Feeble Karn. Double Karn. Well, you just gotta take Fable whenever you can. Okay, Pithy Needle's good. Guess I'm playing this as a land, because now their elf is doing double duty. the reality chip. So I have to name Karn with this needle, I think. Ox Amber. So they have a ridiculous amount of mana. But not much going on in their hand right now. The reality chip helps with that, though. They're pretty good at ripping action with that card. Okay, yeah, the Pithy Needle really hurts them. So, I think I play this on black? Blue. Blue, I guess. So I hold up Disruption plus Sinister, or Memory Deluge. Oh, they have Boseiju. Good thing they didn't use that on the needle. Okay, they bounce our needle. They grab. Instrument of the Bards. Let's disrupt that. Oh, they have a green floating still? Okay. Oops. I didn't see that. Oh well. Yes, we want to draw the Pithy Needle. Okay, let's disinfo. Shadow's Verdict, there we go. That'll be helpful. Gotta name Karn. We don't have double black for this, unfortunately. There's the reservoir. They grab Gigantha. Black Source, thank you. Alright, let's exile the library. The board, that is. I should have my Soul Shatters in here. I don't know what I was thinking cutting those. See if we can find something to kill Gigantha with in response. We can Otawara him. Otawara plus Narset. I can just add a bunch of mana to... But he can't use it to resummon Gigantha. Okay. Narset number 1. Pithing Needle, how about that? Aether Flux Reservoir. You can still gain a gajillion life. Maybe I should have named the reality chip. Alright, we need to find another sweeper. Narset, help us out. It's definitely possible they could have another Beseiju too. Come on, Narset, hook us up. Meat Hook Massacre, I'll take it. Urtai can kill something. Alright, we've kind of shut them down now. What do I want this on? Black, probably? Ah, I'll Urtai their Gigantha and they won't draw a card because of Narset. That's pretty sick. Need to find an answer for Svella. It's kind of a ridiculous game. They're gonna deck themselves. Attacking me? Sure, let's kill Gigantha. Actually, let's just kill Svella. So they don't get... They don't get the card, they don't get that power. I'm just gonna let it through. We're at 18. Sinister Sabotage is good. Let's play Narset number 2. Activate it.
Meditate and prepare.
I like Hagramaling. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't really care if she exiles cards. They're already playing the top card of their library. That's not a big deal. I've already used my Otawara, though. This is a little concerning that they could actually have a second Beseiju. They have 14 cards left in their library. Just attacking me. Okay, I'll trade with your 3/3. Artifacts they have in their graveyard. Nothing really that significant. Okay, now they don't have mana for Mystical Dispute, right? Fable of the Mirror Breaker. We can pay for Mystical Dispute. Hollow Storm Giants. Like, we're not going to beat them through combat damage. It is a blocker. No, we're looking for a sweeper, another sweeper. We're gonna beat them by decking them. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're taking 9 next turn. That's not great. Thoughtseize, not very good here. I guess I could play this just to exile their graveyard. Then on the following turn, we can kill all their creatures. Oh. I needed to exile their graveyard there, I think. Uh-oh. Are we gonna lose? No, they don't really have anything. Oh, they can use that to bounce Pithy Needle. Yeah, I'm such an idiot. I had the Go Blank right in my hand. Ugh. Oh no, they just passed it. Okay. They could have bounced Pithing Needle and just activated their Ether Sphere Reservoir and won. So I guess we both punted. Nope. I don't know why they're that's a second one that they could have used to just kill us. Maybe because it's from the top of their library, they can't use that. Still, they could have drawn it. Maybe they can't channel from the top of their library. Okay, let us kill Gigantha. Then sweep. Good game. Okay, we absolutely... Little grindy. Little grindy. So we want our grindy. We want our Soul Shatters and we want our third Disinfo campaign. We even want another one of those. Let's go down one Thoughtseize. Couple of Thoughtseize. Actually, Narset isn't great. It's okay. It does help us find our relevant cards, though. Maybe we need our Doom Whisperers, too. Just because decking them isn't the best plan for victory, honestly. I don't know. I really don't know what to cut. I guess Ashiok isn't great. I like the Tutor. I like the Unmoored Ego. I like the Go Blank. We'll stay at one Massacre. I don't know. It's better late game than Ritual of Soot is. Cut the Eliminates. Uh-oh, we're 62 card special now. Keep that. That's a pretty good opener. Emery, okay. So they're gonna have a lot of mana available next turn. Reality chip. Let's discard you. I'll keep another Ritual of Soot. I need all the sweepers I can get. I think I Narset. Grab a Sinister Sabotage. There's the Reservoir. Box Amber to add another mana and just to cast another spell. Okay, sweeper number 1. It's minus Narset. Grab Shadow's Verdict? No, let's grab Thassa's Intervention. Nah, I should have grabbed Shadow's Verdict. I just, like, can't get enough sweepers, but I got plenty of removal at this point. They grab Gigantha. Okay, that's what I need. I need a threat. So, I guess I play this. Gigantha, I will totally counter. Thought Erasure. I'll keep that on top. Nope, no extra card. Haha, Narset. Okay. Let's run out the Doom Whisperer. We need to make sure they don't get above 50 life. I think I'm actually holding on to this Hagra to use as a removal spell. McKinnon. Okay, Karn will need to die.
My allies are counting on me.
I would love to draw like a dual land. That would let me thought erasure. Probably gonna have to thought erasure whatever they draw here. Portal of Sanctuary. Turn target creature you control and each are attached to their owner's hand. Activate only during your turn. Okay. Actually don't really care that much. I'm about to sweep their board. So that doesn't do a lot. They're not going to have any creatures, hopefully. They just got the 50 life right here. Oh, but they had to tap the Etherflux Reservoir. Nope. Alright. GG's. Oh, man. That was annoying. They really went off that turn. If we had survived their turn there, I think we had it. Because we could have swept their board, hit them down to below... With the Doom Whisper, we would have been able to keep them below 50. No problem. Alright, we're against Alex Log VN. On the play. Yeah, I can keep that. Got Disinfo, we got a removal spell. Hello, opponents. So my favorite cosplayer at MG30 was an Ashiok cosplayer. So you know, see how Ashiok basically has no head? It just has like horns and there's like smoke in between the horns. I might need that as a removal spell. So they had, you know, like a mask with like the two horns, and in the middle of it they had just like some kind of fabric, some kind of black fabric that was all just like crumpled up, and it looked just like smoke. And they actually had some way of like producing actual smoke from their costume. Like once in a while, like actual smoke would emit from their head. It was really, really, really impressive. Very creative. So, is this a mirror match? Let's go for a disinfo. Hieroglyphic illumination. Nah. Yeah, it was so cool. Cut down. That's not a good explorer card. Narset.
Hone your prowess.
Revealing Narset number 2. Alright. Let's shock that. And Soul Shatter. And let's tutor up something. What do we want to tutor up? Probably a Thought Erasure. Take their best card, bounce our Disinfo. Sinister Sabotage to hand. Okay. Yeah, it is kind of a mirror match. Brazen Borrower, Ashiok, Torrential Gearhulk, Sinister Sabotage, Fatal Push. That's all bad. Probably the worst is Torrential Gearhulk, though. Eliminate can kill a Narset. I'm not going to play Disinfo now because I won't get the card for it. I could just Urtai kill Narset. They do get a card, but at least they don't get the Narset activation. Yep, they immediately kill it, sure.
I was not prepared for this.
Now I'm not so keen on this eliminate. Alright, let's just Doom Whisperer. They do have a Brazen Borrower. Okay, they're gonna minus. Let's see. What do I discard? Probably eliminate.
Your heroics are but a dream to me.
Really like a Thoughtseize, but nope. Let's go for Disinfo. Chemister's Insight, okay. I guess I'll go for a Deluge while they're tapped out. Disinfo. Eliminate. So they're a total graveyard deck. Would like a Soul Shatter or something, another Soul Shatter. They do have a counterspell in hand. They're gonna eat my Memory Deluge. Alright, let's Thought Erasure. I will counter back. Not really looking for another land right now. Urtai plus Brazen Borrower. They might be eating all of our answers to Ashiok. Alright, let's disinfo. They ditch Brazen Borrower. Okay. I could disinfo again. I think I'd go for Doom Whisperer. Okay, they had the second Sabotage. Seems like Ashiok is more important to their deck than it is to ours. They did exile our other Soul Shatter. Okay, Cavalier of Gales. Die, shuffle into his own library, then scry 2. We're at 1, so I guess we need to do this now. Okay. Alright, so I should have gone for double disinfo on that turn. Would have taken their counterspell. Would have had the Doom Whisperer down. That would have changed things dramatically. So we want Narsets, we want Test of Talents, we want all our discard. Do I want Needle for Ashiok? Erebos' Intervention, probably. Yeah, we'll go with our own Ashiok. cut a couple of sweepers. Eliminate. I don't think we want. One Shadow's Verdict wouldn't be bad. Maybe Shieldred? We won't bring in Shieldred. I don't need all these sweepers, actually. I'll just have one. Because something's going real wrong if, that would mean that, like, Ashiok's on the board. I guess I'll have two. I'll have two. Got one of these. One of these. Let's go one. At a time. I'm so slow at sideboarding. We're 61 cards now. It's a good hand. It's lacking, like, Thoughtseize, though. That would be nice to have a Thoughtseize or a Thought Erasure. I think I'll just lead on this tap land. Let's go for a Disinfo. If it gets censored, that's okay. Sure. They take Disinfo number 2 with Duress. Okay. I would like to draw some of my discard spells, please. Alright, I think I'll play this out now, so as not to reveal the 2 cards they don't know. Can I draw a discard spell? Not running out Ashiok into 5 open mana. There we go. Physical dispute. That's okay. You can have my Thought Erasure. I would rather Test of Talents a Sinister Sabotage. Mister's Insight. You know, I'll test her talents that. Double Ashiok Liliana, Eldest Reborn Cavalier. Jeez. That's a scary hand. Nezahal. Unmoored Ego. So I do have 2 answers to their stuff. Thought Erasure. Thoughtseize. Ooh, Narset. It's Thoughtseize. Hand is just full of action. Take the Eldest Reborn. Thought Erasure. Let's take Murderous Rider. Sure, I'll keep a land on top, that's fine. So next turn I can stick Narset with counter backup.
Focused and disciplined. Encounter no obstacles.
Not gonna use it though. They drew another Murderous Rider. Okay.
Overwhelming.
That's fine. It is tempting to just Palaka Predation them. Yeah. Let's keep getting those bombs out of their hand. Grim Tutor. Sure, let's Grim Tutor for Probably another sinister sabotage? I think so. Okay. Now we can go for an Ashiok and have counterspell backup.
Create beautiful. My kin are delightfully friendly.
Poke the Ashiok.
Unruly maggots.
I'll keep a hive on top. Okay. We do have a soul shatter.
All your fears are given form. Creeping, thieving.
Oh, I managed to deplete their hand, which was full of just bombs. Just straight up bombs. They counter back. Okay. We do have Urtai, which can kill Liliana.
Dead make great minions. Loyal and silent.
They wipe the board. They are drawing 2 in the process. Can I get a discard spell? No. If I could memory deluge like a Thoughtseize. I could just bounce Lily and make them discard. Oh, I could just kill Lily with Hive, actually. I think that's what I'll start with. Get rid of that cling to dust. Alright, they have 1 card in hand. We have an active Planeswalker, we have an Urtai. We have a Deluge in our graveyard. Yep, they agree that the position... We had the advantage there. Okay. You know... I'm gonna add needles. Does that mean I cut my Ashiok? No, I need my Ashiok to win. Their deck is full of bombs, like big fat creatures. Alright, I guess I'm leaving the needles out. Get unmoored ego for one of their bombs. You just cut all the sweepers. Thoughtseize double disinfo, I like it. Narset, Nezahal. We will have to get them to discard that at some point. I think I just take Narset though. Thoughtseize number 2. Let's take hieroglyphic elimination. Now let's take sensor. So that they can't counter our disinformation campaigns. Maybe we can snipe the hieroglyphic with our disruption. That's cool. Let's just get it down. They discard the Nezahal. They get to draw 2. Missed their land drop. That's good for us. Okay. Let's Palaka predate. Actually, let's wait. Let's wait until we can also keep up Sinister Sabotage. Chemister's Insight. No. I'll take another Sinister Sabotage. Bounce both of our disinfos. Alright, missing land drops. I like it. Supreme Will. Okay. We can Palaka Predation. Take Urtai, I guess? Let's take Ashiok. It's just more threatening. Disinfo. Pass. Alright, I need another blue source. Alright, let's thought erasure. They go for Urtai. Let's disruption. Hey, scoop. Alright. Discard early, discard often. We win the Dimir Control mirror. With Disinformation Campaign. It was clutch there. We're against heavy card. We're on the draw. That looks like a good hand. Turn 1 Thoughtseize. Are they Rakdos? They're probably Rakdos. I'm guessing Rakdos. Looks pretty Rakdos-y to me. They take Palaka Predation. Okay. Could be mono black. They foretell. What is going on over there? I want to save this thought erasure until after I disinfo. Oh, Abzan? Play with fire. Okay. So, 4 colors. What is going on over there? Anger of the Gods, Dragon's Fire. I guess I'll take that because it can hit my walkers. Anger of the Gods isn't going to do much. I'll bottom another Juari Disruption. What is that foretold card? I am confused. They don't have blue, so I don't think they're 5 colors. Let's play this ruins that they know about. Let's get our disinfo back down. Goodbye, fires. Ashiok, nice. Adult Gold Dragon. Ooh, I love that card. So... let's just Ashiok minus... make him discard it. Other creatures you control ensure with additional counters for each treasure each. Okay, so like a treasure deck? I'm confused. I mean, it makes sense considering they, you know, are a bunch of colors. I think I'll just drop my Doom Whisperer. Poison the cup. Yep. Let's do a little... I don't think we need either of those cards. Little surveilling. I'm just gonna surveil once. I got a lot of card draw in my hand, so I'll find action. No need to spend too much life since they are a red deck. Fable the Mirror Breaker. I'm not gonna attack. I'll protect Ashiok. Hero's downfall. Okay. Let's draw some cards. Doom Whisperer, Sinister Sabotage. How about that? Start attacking. Lay Doom Whisperer. If they have a big bomb, I can Soul Shatter it. They do get their Kiki token, which is annoying. But it can only copy the Shaman for now. Well, I am gonna attack. Just hold on my counterspell and memory deluge. Sure. You can run your 2/2s into my 2/3s. Exile some cards. Metallic Mimic. Radiant Scroll Wielder. Eliminate for the Goblin Shaman plus another counterspell seems good. I'll attack with a token. Magda. That doesn't really help their situation. Our opponent agrees. Okay. They're doing something with treasures, that's for sure. Not sure we really need to change anything. Shieldred seems like it might be good. They're gotta have like big stuff. So I'll cut one March for Shieldred. It's possible they're just roping, unfortunately. Whenever I play like a few matches with this deck, this happens once. Yeah, they're totally roping. Oh man. That's a drag. Come on. Heavy card. I wish there was some way to, like, report this. And we're against Mighty Paza. On the draw? I like this hand. Triple discard. Some of our 27 lands come up, will be in business. They scoop. Elder Gargaroth. Kroxa. Okay, so we want the Graveyard Hate. Elder Gargaroth. So Meat Hook's not going to be very good here. Shadow's Verdict is what we want as far as sweepers. Ritual of Soot does kill Kroxa. But nothing else. Well, I don't know. I didn't see what their other cards were. I'm just going to go down the rituals, go up the Shadow's Verdicts. Bring in the Graveyard Hate. The second Erebos' Intervention, the Go Blank. That looks fine. Again, we do need to draw lands, but assuming we do, we've got action. I think I will shock Thoughtseize. Double Liliana the Veil lands. Okay. They're Jund. Ah, we can't Thought Erasure. So they're gonna get down to Liliana, which is unfortunate. What's a discard? Probably actually Thought Erasure. I want both my Disinfo campaigns. They don't do anything with Liliana. Okay. I think I wait till a Kroxa hits before I go blank. So let's just play Disinfo number 2. Land. Gargaroth. That was a pretty good draw. Can I get a land? A tapped land. Okay. So I think what I do here is tutor up a Soul Shatter. Right? That's the only thing I have that can kill a Gargaroth. I could Ashiok bounce it. So we'll see if they... Hopefully they won't make a token. They just draw a card. Okay, that's fine. Bone Crusher Giant. Assassin's Trophy, my Field of Ruin. Okay. I guess I'll just go blank. Okay, so I can get rid of the Lily using Ashiok. But I die if I do that. So I have to kill the Garg now. She also can ultimate, which could be bad. I think I'll do this just to bounce the Disinfos. I'll keep an Otawara. Alright, they do ultimate. So I will choose the pile that has 3 lands. Oh, select a pile to sacrifice. Okay. Hive. Yeah, okay. That was a pretty good series of draws they had. Alright. So be it. Liliana. So they're just Jund with some lilies and some Gargs. Anyone else sick of playing against Bone Crusher Giant? What to cut here? The stuff's all pretty cheap. They gotta be running 4 Bone Crusher Giants, right? Yeah, I'll cut the tutor. I'm on the play, so these are a bit better. Yeah, I'll cut and eliminate. I brought in a meat hook. Cool. I'll keep that. So let's name Liliana the Veil. Graveyard hate. Sweet. Scavenging ooze. Alright, let's disinfo. They discard a fable, which means they have one. Oh, trespasser. Okay. I think I'll just... play disruption so that I'm sure I can soul shatter on my following turn. This is gonna cause the trespasser to flip, but I don't really care too much about that. Alright, let's sweep. Now, I need them to not have a Gargaroth. Tireless Tracker, okay. I think in response to them... Yeah, doing that, I'll X equals 2 this. Another tracker. I counter that. That's too much value. Hive. I want a hive because they are across the deck. Shifting Ceratops. Okay. Gonna get hasty. Do you have a Haggard Mauling that can kill it? Let's get rid of the Castle Lockthwain. Watery Grave. Alright, let's kill these Ceratops. We have a Den of the Bugbear also. Alright. Let's kill that. We can Urtai the Hive. Thoughtseize. See what they do. Okay, they just go for Hive. Let's let them attack. So that they can't, like, float a mana or anything. Kill it. You can draw a card. Alright, I need something good. Because I need some card draw. I need some more disinfos. Let's Thoughtseize. I don't like spending the 2 life. Yep, just a land. Okay. Start exiling your graveyard. Feeble. More lands for me. Well, I want to say this meat hook for when they get the Kiki Jiki. I need to draw something good, man. Oh, there goes the meat hook. Gargaroth. That is not great. So I have to block. And then I have to kill the Garg or I'm dead. No. I need an answer for the Garg, please. They have that hive now, too. Yeah, it looks like I'm dead. Because, yeah, even if I find a Soul Shadow or something... Okay, GG's. So we went 3-2. That was really a unfortunate one there. Like, we really flooded out pretty bad. But it happens. It's possible the deck needs some more card draw. Maybe like a one. What is that? MDFC. That's not really card draw though. It's card selection. Celindy Vision. Anyway, that is the game of Magic the Gathering. I really love playing this deck. It's so much fun. It's a really fun deck to play. It's my kind of deck, Dimir Control. I'm all about it. But weird bunch of matches tonight. 3-2 is like not the best, but I'll take it. But that is going to do it for this particular session of Explorer. I'm excited about the future of Explorer. I think it's going to be a great format in the future. And I generally prefer playing MTG on Arena as opposed to Moto. Although Moto's okay. But that is going to do it for this session. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this group of matches, this kind of content, weird, off-kilter, off-meta decks, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of my playing. I mean, I know I made a bunch of mistakes. I always do. But always happy to read over like advice or criticism as well. All right. Thanks, YouTube. This is Rick, a.k.a. Shroom, the real Shroom. S-Shroom, the real S-Shroom on Twitch. I'll see you next time.